We are in Florida, and we are headed south to Key West.
This is a part of the country I've never been to before. I've been to Florida lots of times, but we're way down at the bottom in the Keys. We're about to go on the, what was it?
Island Expressway.
Island Expressway.
Right?
Island Highway, something like that. We're about to be surrounded by water and go through Key Largo on the way to Key West. I'm super excited. It's going to be awesome.
We're really heading this direction so that we can see Florida's 3 national parks. So
Everglades National Park, Biscayne National Park. We're going all the way to the very tippy tip to Dry Tortugas National Park, which you can only get to by ferry or seaplane.
It's a ways off, and so we figured, while we're waiting for the van in Alabama, it would be a great time to combine, coming down here to see these national parks and combine that with Tiffany's birthday, because Tiffany's turning 30
on Saturday,
which is really exciting. So that's our plan. Will headed that direction now. We don't really do beaches and shoreline very much, and so this will be kind of fun.
It's gonna be awesome. Lots of pina coladas and seafood. Here we go. Yankee freedom.
Tell us, what are we doing?
I'm not doing it again.
What? Come on.
Taking a ferry to Dry Tortugas.
Yeah, it's exciting.
It's gonna be like 2 hours.
It's really early in the morning.
Yeah.
Like,
there's
a little too early.
Everywhere.
Yeah, they're letting us know that it's too early.
And that there are chickens.
That they are also chickens.
Dry Tortugas National Park sits approximately 70 miles west of Key West, Florida, and consists of 100 square miles of open water and 7 small keys. The park is only accessible by boat or seaplane, making this one of the country's most remote national parks. On Garden Key sits Fort Jefferson, a Civil War-era post designed to protect strategic harbors and shipping passages. It was also used as a Union prison during the Civil War. Less than 1% of Dry Tortugas National Park is land, the rest being open water, which is home to abundant coral and marine life, as well as a plethora of seabirds. This makes the Tortugas a rich scientific research area and has been designated as a 46 square mile no-take ecological preserve and marine sanctuary.
Focus on me.
All right, so we are in Everglades National Park, and we just drove up from Key West today. So the weather is incredible.
Oh man,
in
we were
January.
afraid it was gonna be like really muggy.
I mean,
it's been perfect.
It's
We
the
really lucked
Everglades.
out.
Like we were
Yeah.
afraid it was going to be like so many bugs, and even though it's winter, we were afraid it was going to be really humid. It is lovely.
Yeah, January is the time to be here. Also, because it's the best chance to see manatees in the winter, and we just saw like 3 of them.
Yeah,
Like we were just going to a store to get some ice, and right there in the marina, we saw little noses popping up, and then we saw the big paddle tail pop up. I'm like, oh my God, is that a manatee? And there were 3 of them, and they were just like kind of playful and rolling around and stuff. It was pretty cool.
So far, we're loving it, and we've only been here a few hours.
This has been an awesome trip so far.
Yeah.
I mean, and we still have a couple days, so
Yeah.
we'll see what we see.
Pretty cool. Good morning.
Morning.
We spent our first night in the Everglades. Tonight we spent the night in the front country, but last night we spent the night in the front country, but tonight we spent the night in the backcountry. So that should be
He
exciting.
just woke up. You'll have to excuse him.
Well, yeah, so
It's kind of neat waking up to the sounds of these crazy bird calls and stuff.
yeah,
If you can hear them.
yeah. Of course, now they can't hear him anymore. But
So we're on our way to the Flamingo Visitor Center in Everglades, hoping that we can get a permit for backcountry camping, where we would actually kayak to a campsite, which sounds like an adventure. Right now we're stopping at a pond to see if I dropped my sunglasses here.
all right, so we just got our backcountry permit for our camping trip. It's only one night, and it's just a couple miles into the glades, but it's our first time, and it's pretty windy today, so not the best time to be canoeing, but where we're going, it's going to be pretty well protected, and it's going to be a lot of tight, overhanging trees and things. So
We talked to the ranger and told him it was our first time doing something like this, and he picked us out a nice easy route where we can't get lost, and like he said, it's sheltered from the wind and stuff, and
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see some animals.
we could see some dolphins or manatees.
We've
if we
already
could-
seen manatees, which is awesome,
So if
so
we
it'd be
could-
cool if we saw more.
Yeah, that'd be great. Anyway, we're excited to take you along.
Okay.
Did not do that on purpose. Sure.
We just woke up. It was a little bit of a rough night.
It was the rough first part of the night because it's actually way windier here than it has been, and you know, when we're on a chickie, you know, it's just like plastic, you know, wood board to put the tent on, so the tent's freestanding, and our sleeping pads are not the best in the world. So
yeah, we've got pretty thin, like foam Coleman sleeping pads. I think we're gonna upgrade to the inflatable ones for next time. But you know, usually we're on you know, sand or dirt or grass, and not
as big a deal.
Yeah.
And too, like, because it's so windy, and so our tarp for the top of the tent requires a stake. And so we had to find a way to tie it down.
You
and
show it to him.
Yeah, so our solution was we had to rig up a tie down system, and it worked, but it wasn't very good until like 11 o'clock. I had to go back out and tie it back down again because it wasn't very taut, and so it was...
Yeah, it was just flapping in the wind a lot.
It was, honestly, I would never have been able to sleep.
Yeah, I know, the wind was bothering you more than me, but the hardness of the plastic wood stuff here was what was hard.
But after a point, like, we slept. Like, we slept, I think after probably around midnight, we slept until like 7.
Yeah.
So it was fine.
Yeah, not bad.
But no,
really not bad.
It was a good night in the backcountry, for sure. And that was a cool experience.
And it was cool, like, you know, when you did kind of wake up, you could just hear leaves and water and birds and insects, and
It's pretty nice.
and we haven't seen anybody out here.
No.
So we haven't heard any people all night, which was really cool.
was
It was
nice.
in contrast to the previous night camping.
We were at
where
a campground
some
here in
group,
the Everglades. Oh my God.
Some group decided to just stand next to us and talk like at like 11 o'clock at night. It was pretty rude.
It was annoying.
Anyway.
But here's a little better. So
This was awesome.
This was a great experience. This was a lot of fun. If you have an opportunity to camp out in the Everglades, do it.
Yes. So today is my 30th birthday. Zach has already started calling me Meemaw, which is awesome. My voice is a little gone, I think, from camping and the humidity and stuff. But we're flying out today. We have a little time before our flight because that leaves in the evening. And we're going to check out Miami real quick. So we'll bring you along.
We are on our way to the Windward Walls in Miami.
Stepping into the daylight, this is my time. Yeah, I'm letting go of every dark night. I'm on fire. I'm rising up like the sun. I came to get what I want. Stepping into the daylight, I'm on fire.
Sushi. I'm super excited. This is awesome. My drink came with a popsicle.
Stepping into the daylight. Stepping into the daylight. Stepping into the daylight. Stepping into the daylight.
Miami's pretty cool.
Yeah, at least this part of it. We're not going to be able to explore much more because we have a plane to catch, but
Yeah.
the Windward area is awesome.
Yeah, it's so colorful, so vibrant. Very, very cool.
Yeah, glad we did it.
Yeah, for sure. So today, we thought that we'd be back home in Alabama, but there was some pretty bad weather, and Southwest gave us the opportunity to change our flight for free. So we did. And so we were like, well, all right, what could we do that might be kind of fun? And very rarely do we stay in hotels. We never stay in resorts, only on very rare occasions have we done that. That's always been with family. And so we were like, well, what if we kind of splurged a little bit and we stayed a night in a fairly nice hotel on Biscayne Bay in Miami? And that's what we did.
And it was awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, YOLO, right? Like, this is not What? You gonna judge me? It's my birthday.
Yesterday was your birthday. You don't get to say YOLO anymore.
Okay, well, it was awesome. We got this, we didn't know what the room was like when we booked it, but it's a freaking apartment.
So this is easily one of the biggest hotel rooms we've ever stayed in. Check this out.
Yeah, because backcountry camping, camping in the front country too. So 2 nights tent camping, and then we did like a budget motel, and then just to have 1 night of like luxury.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
It's a good time.
This has been an awesome trip with a range of experiences, and I think I'm gonna remember this one.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, 30 is a big one. So
Yeah,
we kind of went big.
this might be my best birthday.
Wow.
Zach did good.
Wow. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
We've already seen manatees.